This video was filmed and edited by Bartlett Production. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Iron Tiger Tattoos. Today we're going to be tattooing a school teacher that's driving from like 30 minutes away, and she's got a cool plan for her hip. So let's see what we can get done for her today. That's how like the line works with line up.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
Sweet.
I
I'm
love
going to show
it.
you like what I'm thinking for colors, something similar to like what you said, kind of, something like that.
That's so pretty.
Awesome. It's like a little bit light blue in the background.
Yeah.
I think will help.
I love it.
Awesome. Maybe like a cute paper thing in there for someone to
Okay.
see. Okay, so maybe this way. So I'll have to flip it around, I think, just to shape correctly, but that looks like a pretty good size. Can you see like where this would be? Like the, and then it ends about there. Is
Yeah,
that, like,
cool.
a pretty good view?
Yeah, I like it.
Excited, ready to do this?
Mm-hmm.
How long has it been? Like a couple months, right?
Mm-hmm.
Since I've
Yep,
been?
I think I came in August.
Nice. I appreciate you waiting and stuff. That's cool. So you have other tattoos, or is this like your first
Just a
big one?
few, like, small ones.
We're looking to go like all the way up to here, right? Or you
Yeah.
want to go up more? Or?
Wherever.
Okay, cool. Just gonna shake this little baby hairs off of here and get the pattern on there really good and let it dry on first, and then we'll get to tattooing. I'm excited to do this piece. I always like doing this like piece of the body. It's really nice during the summertime, you know, show off those kind of pieces. I think they like, it's like a really good feminine spot too. Not a lot of dudes, you don't see a lot of dudes get this spot done, you know what I mean?
I can't imagine.
Today's tattoo was interesting for a few reasons. Mainly, I think, because the person I was tattooing was a middle school teacher, which I think is pretty cool because a lot of people have this kind of stigma about tattoos, or it's taboo. I mean, maybe not so much anymore now that it's a little more mainstream and it's on TV, but out here in the rural area, it kind of still remains like a little bit of this mentality of like you can't be tattooed and be successful. I think the one thing too though is that people measure their success incorrectly, and that people are measuring their success by how much money they're making maybe, or something like that. But the tattooed people that I work with a lot of times, I mean, I work with people that make quite a bit of money sometimes that are heavily tattooed, but the happiest people aren't always the richest people, is what I've noticed. And being rich and being wealthy are two different things, I'd say. But what I have noticed is, for the most part, a lot of the people I work with that are tattooed are more rich, like spiritually speaking, because they are the kind of people that really appreciate the now. Somebody who gets a tattoo is somebody who can appreciate the moment. And it's also usually a person that's really passionate about something. That's why they're usually getting a tattoo. A lot of times it's like this one, where it represents your family or your kids.
Yeah, and here, like, guys complain about pain mostly. I had a couple
Can't
of
imagine
girls
why.
faint last week.
Oh my, what did you do?
I had these like ammonia inhalants. I've always wanted to try it. You ever seen it on the movie? You know,
Oh,
they
yeah.
snap the stick and they're like, oh, they wake up. I finally get to use one of those.
I always enjoy it when I get to tattoo somebody that's like a middle school teacher, or a 76-year-old woman like I tattooed today, or whatever it happens to be. Like the guy I tattooed that worked with NASA at one point. Soldiers, police, firefighters, nurses. It seems like anymore, the most prominent members in our society are all tattooed. So I think that for anybody that still is like thinking that maybe they shouldn't get tattooed because people might think of them differently, it's just not like that anymore. We scheduled this like a few months back, and I was really busy at the time, and I was booking out like 3 months, so she's been waiting a while. I was really excited, but she gave me like a lot of freedom to work with this, so that's really good. I love that when somebody just kind of gives me the idea, maybe even gives me like some reference pictures, and just kind of lets me do my thing because they've seen the art that I've done before, and they're choosing me based on like what they know I'm good at. She came in with like a super positive mindset, which is always really cool. You know, kept the conversation going. She let us record the whole process, and it went by really quickly. This is like a deceivingly big spot on the body. It's like probably like second to the back for like a back piece or something. So yeah, it took me about like 4 hours to do this size of a tattoo on this size of a person. I think I've made pretty good time though still. That's like my favorite amount of time to tattoo. Like if I could just do like 4 hours every day or a couple times a week, then I would just do that. Because then I know I'm working on really good sized projects where I could put a lot of detail into them and have a lot of fun and really show like my expertise. This episode is sponsored by Harvest Festival, a live event featuring music, food, art, educational seminars, and more that is being held by the Central Michigan Cancer Project at the Vivid Farms Ranch in Remus, Michigan, this October 25th through 27th. Come celebrate 10 years of cultivation and support a local group of farmers who are helping countless patients in their fight against cancer by providing them with free organic cannabis oil. Learn about their mission and Harvest Festival by following Vivid Farms on Facebook.
Bob Ross.
Mm-hmm. Oh
What's
yeah.
that?
I've seen many of his shows.
My dad had me on that when I was a little kid, and I'd make my own little versions and stuff of it.
If you're interested in a watercolor tattoo, I would really like to talk to you more about it. So the way that I really like to do it most of the time, and if you're in a reasonable driving distance, is to meet and have a consultation in person. That way I can answer all your questions at once, and we can brainstorm an idea, you know, and get something really unique together, not just like take something that's been done a million times and do it again. I want to tell your story the way it should be told, because you're the only one that's lived it this way, so we should illustrate your story in a one-of-a-kind way as well. And so for me, it's just a little bit hard sometimes to communicate through messages and stuff like that. I'm able to do it as far as like booking consultations and stuff, but and answering general questions, but doing quotes over messages is a little bit hard. I can do it sometimes for people. If you're really far away, we can figure it out, but you just gotta bear with me. Maybe like how long it takes to get back and forth on those kinds of things. But if you're in driving distance, we can schedule an in-person consultation, and it'll be a lot smoother, a lot easier. We can get a really good plan together, and it'll be a lot more personal that way anyways. That way you can really get to know me too and know what I'm all about, and, you know, just feel me out as far as like, is this guy gonna be good to do my tattoo? Because I think you deserve a chance to kind of like meet your artist before you work with them.
How much left? Feeling good?
Because you see my art, but it's not just about the art either. Like, you have to spend, if you're gonna spend 4 hours or 6 hours or more with me, then I would hope that you like me. So if you're interested in a consultation with me, all you gotta do is text my cell phone number 209-300-9334, or you can message me on any of my social media platforms, and we will set you up with a consultation. Thank you for watching. If you watched all the way to the end, please like, comment, and share. And I just appreciate you.
It's like a nice balance of color and everything, I think. Not too much of the green like we were talking about.
Yep, it's so cool.
It's definitely one of a kind, right?
Yeah, I love it.
Alright, that's a wrap, everybody. Thank you for coming by Iron Tiger Tattoos. If you have any questions about a tattoo of your own, feel free to contact me. You can either text me at 209-300-9334, or you can just message me right now, and I'll set you up with a free in-person consultation. We can go from there. Thanks for watching.